beautiful, and you don't have to water it or anything, nothing. You just put it out and you're done. It has a lid too. It came with this lid, which you can like put under it as like a base if you like. They have given us a coupon code of $20 off. Use the code ASMRAddiction and use the link in the description box that you get there. Also, check back from time to time at the website. They're going to be running various sales heading up to Mother's Day. But if you do want to get it in time for Mother's Day, make sure you check out whatever you need to know regarding shipping and all that. Okay, so thanks again to Rose Forever New York. I am so in love with these roses. I really am. Okay, so let's start eating. So here is my pizza box. You know what it looks like, right? Now, I have ordered, well, let's see if you know what it is, okay? I am going to open it up. Alright, I gotta show you the whole pizza now, right? Isn't that how it works? So, any idea what toppings these are? Well, it is pineapple, green pepper, and onion. This is a large 14-inch pizza. I have a knife. It's the Brooklyn crust, whatever that means. I don't like it to be too thick and doughy. And it comes with 3 toppings. Let me see if I can do it without the knife. Okay, how many pieces are there here? 6, okay. Okay, not too difficult. Alright, so here it is. Okay, you see it? Okay, it's really good. Just so you know, I normally don't order from Domino's because where I live, we have like a pizza place on every other block, you know. So I don't need, you know, Domino's. But I felt like it would be more recognizable to use Domino's for my video, you know. People like to be able to relate to what they see you eating. But anyway, this tastes really good. I'm actually surprised. So, the deal they have at Domino's for this is some soda, Diet Coke. The deal they have is if you go online to order it, it's $7.99 for the large pizza with 3 toppings. That's a pretty good deal. That's only for like pickup, carry out or whatever, not for delivery. So, and also not if you just walk in the door. Like you can't order that, you have to order it online. How weird is that? recently I noticed that Panera Bread has come out with a chicken sandwich. And it looks like they're trying, their turn at the chicken war, Like it started with Chick-fil-A, right? They were the first. And then Popeyes made a sandwich just like them. You know the deal. Then KFC had one, and McDonald's and Burger King, and everybody had a chicken sandwich, and they all basically looked the same, And they all had two choices, the spicy or the regular. So, yeah, this week, or maybe it'll be last week by the time you see this, yeah. Panera started selling one, and I was curious about it, so I went to look it up on their website. It looks nice, but I went in to press as if I wanted to buy it so I could see the price. It was $11.99. $11.99 for a sandwich. Are you kidding? So, now I know their stuff is, a little on the pricier side, so it wouldn't be so shocking, except that it seems like it's trying to compete with the other chicken sandwiches, which are about $5. So now Panera, comes with a bag of chips, but who cares? Those chips are, meaningless. So I wanted to see, is it exceptional? Is it worth it? Maybe it's the most delicious chicken sandwich ever. So I went and watched a review. I don't know what channel it was. I apologize to them. But it was a father and son. And they bought two sandwiches and they were eating them in the car. They bought a spicy and a regular, but I think both of them were not spicy. There was some kind of mix up. And it turned out that they actually are not crispy. They're grilled. But when you look at the picture, they look crispy because they're so covered with spices or something that they look dark. But once they went to eat them, they realized they were grilled. And even though we all know grilled chicken is way healthier, don't we all want crispy chicken? Let's be real. It's a whole different thing. It's like apples and oranges, you know what I'm saying? When I say crispy, I mean breaded and fried, So they weren't overly thrilled. Then I went and watched another one. Also, I don't know the guy's name. It's just one man. I was surprised that I didn't see a review from Review of the Week. Maybe that's coming soon. But this guy, he didn't like it that much either. I mean, he said it was okay, but not worth for him it was only $11, not $11.99. But it wasn't worth it. And both of these reviews said it was very bready. You taste more bread than anything else. So I am definitely not getting it. Now, have you guys noticed that She was making videos before I started watching. And she was doing really well, like people loved her. They especially loved her for like some kind of space related roleplay thing. I forgot what it's called. Departure, I think. I never watched those ones, but what I remember her for was a video of like an herb shop. Like she just made it sound really relaxing, like the herbs and anyway. So she's been gone for years, and a lot of people have missed her. So she just like a few days ago she reappeared with a video that's like, where have I been and what's what am I planning, what's coming up. So she said that when she had been making the videos, she had her partner doing all of the editing and the special effects, which were a big deal in her videos. And basically, to make a long story short, when they broke up, she couldn't do the effects without him, and it wasn't going to be enough money to like support herself with either. Like she said, at the time the two of them were living off of the money because they were doing really well. But once they broke up and he moved out, then they had two households and, whatever. So she had to go out and get a job. And that's what she's been doing. But now she wants to come back, make some videos, not with any kind of special effects, just her own, basic editing. And she'll see how it goes. So that was surprising. You just never know. When you remain subscribed to a channel and they stop posting and you forget they exist, and then all of a sudden they come back. It's, pretty exciting. Has anyone out there ever heard of dipping your pizza crust in your soda? I don't know if I've ever discussed this before on the channel, but I used to work in Brooklyn, and there were these two, like, real, native Brooklyn guys that I used to go out for lunch with from time to time. And when we'd go for pizza, they would eat their pizza, and then when they got to the crust, which wasn't like this, see, this pizza, the stuff comes all the way out to the crust, but, regular, like, Italian pizzeria pizza has a decent section of just plain crust, so they would take that part and dip it in there, like Pepsi. It was Pepsi, okay? And I'm like, what are you doing? They were both doing it. They're like, oh, you don't do this. I'm like, no, I never heard of that. Like, what? And they're like, yeah, everyone does this. I'm like, no, I don't know. Okay, fine. Well, maybe in Brooklyn because the both of them did it and they weren't related or anything. So I did try it. And it just like did nothing for me. But they made it look so delicious. But no, I mean, the thing about pizza you know? And that's where I learned that I liked pineapple. But that was a really good deal. $5 for all you can eat pizza. I mean, the thing is, how much can you eat, right? Like, you're not, like, you have to finish the pizza they put in front of you before they're bringing any more, you know? So that's a thing. And like a person like me, I'm not gonna eat that much, but still, I'm definitely gonna get $5 worth, you know? Anyway, it was a long time ago. But even so, it was cheap back in the 90s. So tell me in the comments what you like to get on your pizza. Like if you were getting 3 toppings included, you know, included in the price, what would you get? And how many pieces of pizza can you eat? See, I just ate 2 of these.